When you step into a brand new Tesla Model Y or Model 3, the first thing that stands out is how everything revolves around simplicity. The minimalist cabin, with its clean lines and uncluttered dashboard and signature center display, makes the whole experience feel smooth and intuitive. Of course, that sleek design is a big part of what people like about these cars and what makes driving a Tesla so satisfying to owners. But still, one of the most enjoyable parts of ownership is making it your own with the right accessories. Despite their compact look, Teslas have a surprising amount of storage space, but without a bit of organization, that space can easily go to waste or turn into clutter. In my opinion, tidying up those storage areas is one of the best places to start when personalizing your car. And from there, you'll quickly find small upgrades for convenience, comfort, and style that elevate the whole car experience. In this video, I'll go over my favorite must-have accessories for the new Juniper Model Y and Highland Model 3. After more than 4 years of testing countless Tesla accessories, these are the ones I always come back to. You'll find every item linked below in order, along with discount codes in some cases, so let's get into it. To start with today, I'll mention a bundle of accessories that I'll detail more in a bit, but it includes floor mats, a screen protector, and many more things you may want to start with right off the bat as a new Tesla owner. It's the 8th product we'll get to today, but I'll also link it at the top if you want to get started with this right away. As far as individual accessories go, though, the first and most important accessory right off the bat is a solid set of all-weather floor mats. Tesla ships most of their cars with pretty minimal carpet floor mats, and in some trims like my earlier standard range Model 3, it had no mats at all. That left the interior totally unprotected. Even the upgraded trims like the dual motor or performance versions of their cars come with mats that wear out quickly, collect dirt easily, and just don't hold up in day-to-day use, unless somehow your shoes are squeaky clean all the time. That's where all-weather floor mats come in, and I've been enjoying these mats from LastFit lately. They make one of the best sets of durable all-weather floor mats and cargo liners that I've tried, and they're designed specifically to fit the refreshed Model Y and 3 with precision. These mats have a clean premium look, and then they cover more area than Tesla's stock ones, extending all the way to the door seals for extra protection. Many upgraded mats as well that you'll get from other companies don't have this extra protection, so I really like this. I also load drums into my car all the time with the rear seats folded down, so keeping the interior clean and protected back there is a must. I like the LastFit mats here because they have specific mats that cover the seat backs, even when they're folded down. These are waterproof, stain-resistant, and anti-slip, so whether it's sand, food, or water, you can just vacuum, rinse, or wipe them down, and they'll look brand new. They're made from an eco-friendly TPE material that's more flexible and durable than traditional rubber, and they won't crack or warp under pressure. Basically, they look good, have good materials, and provide the real protection that you need for your interior, and you can check them out linked in the description and comments below. Next up on the must-have accessories list is a screen protector. In Teslas, especially the Model Y and 3, that 15-inch touchscreen runs nearly everything you do: climate, navigation, and some driving controls like shifting. If something happens to this screen, repairs can get pricey, so adding a layer of protection is an easy safeguard there. The screen itself is durable, but like any glass surface, it can still get scratched or cracked, and a simple screen protector can save you from some headaches there. But it's not just for protection. A good screen protector also cuts down on fingerprints and smudges that build up quickly on such a large display. If you go with a matte finish, you'll also reduce glare, which is a big plus when the sun hits just right. And then whenever you want, you can peel this screen protector back off to reveal a brand new looking screen. It's a very small, inexpensive upgrade that makes a big difference and has other benefits on top of protecting the screen. It's linked below. To keep your Tesla smelling fresh and clean, and also natural, my go-to pick is Scent Wedge. These air fresheners are made specifically for the Model 3 and Y and slide right into the hidden front AC vent. What you see here is the older version, but for Tesla's updated vents as well, they also have a CNC adapter that makes these work with the latest cars. The Scent Wedge comes in a variety of scents like Valencia, Coastal Forest, Grounded, and Mountain Forest, with something for everyone, and what really sets them apart is how clean and thoughtful they are. They're all natural, sustainably sourced, and with every purchase, they plant a tree. You can even subscribe for refills so that your car is always smelling fresh without having to think about it. They're easy to install, blend seamlessly with Tesla's minimalist interior, and look like they were designed by Tesla themselves. If you're not sure where to start and you have one of the latest Tesla vehicles, grab the Discovery Pack with adapters, which includes a mix of their most popular scents. They're linked below. Now, whether or not you need a phone mount really depends on how you use your Tesla day to day. But if you like having navigation apps like Waze in View or anything else like that, the MagBak is easily the cleanest solution I've found. I've tried a few different phone mounts here, and there are a ton of options that you can go with, but I prefer this one, especially if you have a MagSafe phone. This connects magnetically with MagSafe and mounts to either side of your center screen, so it feels like it's just an extension of your interior's design. What makes it stand out is the balance of simplicity and utility. It holds the phone firmly in place while wirelessly charging it, all without adding bulk or breaking Tesla's look. Just make sure you grab the version made for your specific model, because the refreshed Model 3 and Y have a slightly different screen than the previous versions. It's a sleek, functional add-on that looks factory installed, and it's linked below. Now, if you've ever found yourself with a flat tire, you'll quickly notice that neither the Tesla Model 3 nor the Model Y come with a spare tire. Tesla left it out to save weight and improve efficiency and rely more on roadside assistance. That works fine for most daily driving, but if you're headed out for a long trip or somewhere remote, that plan can fall apart quickly. That's where the modern spare comes in. There's also a great one from Stance Magic that I'll link below. These are specifically designed for the Model 3 and Y, and they're built to match Tesla's exact specs, but they're compact enough to store neatly in the trunk. It gives you peace of mind knowing that you can handle a flat yourself without waiting hours for a tow truck in a bad situation. I don't keep mine in the car all the time, but anytime I'm driving beyond city limits or going on a road trip, it comes with me. It's one of those things that you hope you'll never have to use, but when you do, you'll be really glad that it's there. If you like being prepared, the Modern Spare and Stance Magic Spare are an easy recommendation, and I've linked versions for both the Model Y and 3 below. Now, if you live in a state that requires a front license plate, the Quick Bandit is a must-have. Tesla's stock option is a plastic bracket that sticks on with 3M tape, and once it's on, it's basically permanent. Trying to remove it later can peel paint or leave behind messy adhesive. The Quick Bandit completely fixes this issue. It's a sturdy, removable front plate mount that attaches to the lower grille of your Model 3 or Y. No tape, no drilling, and no damage. It lines up perfectly, looks factory clean, and can be taken off and then reinstalled in seconds. I personally take mine off all the time when filming and then snap it right back on with no hassle. It even comes with a locking screw for extra security, so it stays put when you need it to. I've actually used it with all of my Tesla vehicles over the years, and it's always been flawless. If front plates are required where you live, this is a big step up from Tesla's stock bracket. Just make sure that you do get the correct version for your model, because this bracket is different for every single Tesla. Those different versions for different years are linked below. Here's another accessory that could be worth grabbing for your Tesla Model Y, the rear seat storage organizer. This one is perfect for the rear cabin space because this organizer sits neatly between the back of the front seats and gives you a multi-purpose bin that's great for snacks, bottles, kids' gear, or even a dedicated little trash receptacle while you're on the move that's removable. The design is made to look like a factory piece. It's solidly built, simple to install, and it just blends right into the car rather than sticking out. I have one in my Model Y, and I forget that it's there until I suddenly need something or have rear passengers. It keeps the back seat area clean, more organized, and ultimately makes hauling stuff less messy. If you're looking to tidy up that space in the back for rear passengers, this one's a smart add. If you've watched this far and you have a new Tesla vehicle, you've probably started noting products that you want, and that's where there's a great bundle available. Linked below as today's 8th accessory is a bundle of all-weather floor mats, a screen protector, the front license plate mount, and then 3 more accessories I'll detail in a bit here: a car cleaning kit, center console organizers, and door pocket liners. This is definitely a great place to start for many new owners, and it can save you some money in the process, so you can check that out linked below. For rear passengers in the latest versions of Tesla vehicles, there is a built-in screen, but it's limited as to what entertainment is on it, and it's really not in an ideal position to be watching for a long period of time. But this mount lets you turn your tablet into a great positioned rear screen instantly. It clips onto the back of the front seat and locks an iPad or nearly any tablet into the perfect viewing position. I think that this is a total game changer for road trips. As I mentioned, I think this is much more comfortable and flexible than Tesla's built-in displays, and when the trip's over, you just pop the tablet off and you're done. If you already own an iPad, this is one of the easiest and most affordable ways to add rear seat entertainment to your car. It's simple, sleek, and super practical. Now, we talked about spare tires, but if you've ever had to deal with a low tire while out on the road, having a portable air compressor in your car can make a huge difference. It's also just extremely convenient for normal air maintenance in your tires. Tesla doesn't include a spare or an onboard inflator, so being able to top off a tire on your own can save you a lot of time and stress. That's why I recommend LastFit's lineup of portable air compressors. They're compact, powerful, and designed for convenience, whether you're driving a Model 3, Model Y, or even a Cybertruck. The LastFit CR1 Pro is a cordless, all-purpose inflator that's small enough to stash in your door pocket, but strong enough to handle everything from car tires to bike tires, basketballs, and more. It features a real-time pressure display and an auto shutoff, so once you set your target PSI, you can just connect it, hit start, and let it do the rest. It also has other features like an LED light, an SOS mode, and the ability to function as a power bank for a phone. Now, if you want more power here, there's the LastFit TK1, designed for larger vehicles like pickup trucks and SUVs, and it's what I use on my Cybertruck. It's impressively fast and shares all of the features of the CR1. Both of these come with all of the adapters and accessories that you'll need, plus a carrying case for neat storage. I think that they're reliable, compact, and extremely practical, and it's exactly the kind of tool you'll be thankful for when you need it. And again, I think this is just extremely helpful to have on hand for normal maintenance of filling your tires periodically. Both the CR1 Pro and the TK1 are linked in the description below. Next is an accessory setup that's gone from being just a cool add-on to something that genuinely changes how you interact with your Tesla. The S3XY knob and S3XY buttons, or sexy knob and sexy buttons. Both of these work through the company's Commander system, which connects directly to your car and gives you access to more than 60 different functions through clean physical controls. The sexy knob itself rotates and presses like a multi-function dial, surrounded by 4 customizable buttons that you can assign to things like wipers, autopilot controls, battery preconditioning, or driving modes. With built-in haptic feedback, you get a satisfying click and tactile confirmation, so you can adjust settings without looking away from the road. The latest version fully supports Tesla's refreshed cars and adds features like LED strip alerts for blind spot and autopilot warnings, passenger seat profiles, and even a kickdown mode that automatically switches from chill to sport when you floor it. Then there are the sexy buttons made by the same team. They're small, wireless, and fully customizable. You can stick them anywhere in the car, like the dash, center console, or door panels, and then you'll have quick access to whatever command you set it to. If you want to add tactile controls to your car, these are a perfect way to do it. Installation here does take a little bit of setup, but it's a one-time thing, and once it's done, you unlock a ton of extra functionality in your car, including the option to mount your phone as a digital instrument cluster right in front of the steering wheel. Both the sexy knob and sexy buttons are linked in the description below, so check them out. I think these are one of those accessories that some people won't be interested in, but some people will absolutely want this to customize their car a lot and maybe add some physical controls back to it. Now, the newest addition to the lineup from this company is the Sexy Dash. This is a customizable driver display that finally brings CarPlay and Android Auto to Tesla vehicles. It runs on their new Gen 2 Commander, so you need that one specifically, but once it's paired over Bluetooth, the dash connects like any other smart device and gives you quick access to live data, extra pages, and alerts like blind spot or brake signals. For some customers, they wish that they had an instrument cluster display, and this adds that back while adding a ton of other functionality. This particular accessory is arriving in February, and today they're offering pre-order discounts of 20% off, and that is linked below. Now, a must-have for summer in Tesla vehicles, especially if you live somewhere hot, is a glass roof sunshade. The all-glass roofs in the Model 3 and Y look awesome, and they open up the cabin, but in direct sunlight, they can turn the interior kind of into an oven. The factory tint does help, and it helps even more in the latest Model Y, but in extreme heat, it's still not quite enough. When I took my 2024 Model 3 to Las Vegas last year, the temperatures were at 118 degrees, and even with the AC blasting, the heat was brutal. After that trip, I picked up a sunshade, and it made a huge difference for my next trip out to Las Vegas. It cuts down the heat, helps your AC cool the cabin faster, and it just makes the car more bearable to sit in during the summer months. Keep in mind that the roof layout is different between these two models, because the Model 3 is a split glass roof and the Model Y is one continuous panel, so you'll need the version made for your specific car, and those are linked below. but I tend to have mine up in warmer seasons and then take it down when it cools down. If you live somewhere that stays hot year-round though, this is a solid permanent addition for your Tesla. This next accessory is a personal must-have that I keep in every car I own, a large water bottle holder. I'm always carrying a 32-ounce water bottle, but Teslas really don't have a great place to keep this steady and within easy reach. This holder drops right into the cup holder and tightens to fit snugly. It grips large bottles securely, and then the flexible rubber flaps also hold smaller drinks without wobbling. It's simple, inexpensive, and one of those little upgrades that makes daily driving way more convenient. That is linked below. Next up is a whole category I really recommend, storage organizers. The Model Y especially has a ton of built-in storage between the Frunk, center console, sub-trunk compartments, and side cubbies. But without some organization, all of that space can turn into clutter pretty fast. Starting with the center console, both the Model Y and Model 3 have deep open compartments that are great for space, but not so great for keeping things tidy. These drop-in center console organizers fix that by adding dividers and sliding trays designed specifically for Tesla's layout, so that you can separate small items while still using the space underneath. There's also a matching armrest organizer that fits perfectly and keeps everyday items like cables, pens, and chargers within reach. Some sets even come with a hidden compartment under the armrest, ideal for valuables or anything that you want hidden out of sight. I've linked all of the best versions below, including those options for the latest versions of these cars. Both the refreshed Model 3 and Y have two rear side cubbies that are great for extra storage, but again, they're completely open by default, which makes them easy to scuff or spill into. That's where these rubber side cubby bins come into play. They drop right into these cubbies, protect the interior, and can even hold liquids without any issue. I use mine for things like cleaning supplies, and they've been perfect for keeping everything neat and contained. What makes these particular lids stand out for me, though, is the low-profile lids that blend right in with the interior trim, so you can hide whatever's inside for a cleaner look. I've used these in both the Model 3 and Y, and they really turn into one of those small practical upgrades that you forget about because they quietly do their job well. One storage area that often goes unnoticed in the Model Y is the space underneath the front seats. Since the seats in the Model Y sit higher than the Model 3, there's a hidden gap that's perfect for extra storage. Underseat storage bins fit right into that space. They're simple, hidden, and make great use of that area that would otherwise go unused. It's an easy way to add a bit of hidden organization without changing the look of the cabin. Here's another small upgrade worth considering for the Model Y and 3, door pocket storage organizers. These are designed specifically for these cars and do a great job of turning an often neglected space into something clean and functional. These drop right into that door pocket storage area, and the great thing is that they're easy to wipe down and protect against spills, dirt, and everyday mess, or any damage to that area in general. I'm often throwing water bottles and other things in there, so this helps keep it clean and protected for the future, and then of course this is replaceable if anything were to happen, instead of you messing up your OEM door. If you want to tidy up your door pockets and keep things organized, this is a solid add-on. Now here's another fun one, a Cybertruck-inspired backpack. If you're into Tesla's design language and the Cybertruck, this will fit right in for you. It has the same angular, futuristic look as the truck, but it's also a genuinely practical everyday backpack. The hardshell exterior makes it a very solid, protective backpack, so it's great for carrying a laptop, camera gear, or anything else you don't want to get crushed. Then inside, it's surprisingly roomy without feeling bulky, and the layout makes it easy to keep your stuff organized. There's even built-in USB charging, so you can plug in a power bank and top off your phone on the go. It also includes anti-theft features like hidden zipper pockets and a locking mechanism, which makes it a solid travel companion. Overall, it has the fun Cybertruck aesthetic while being a very functional, comfortable backpack. You can check this one out linked below, and then they also make a carry-on suitcase in the same style if you like this a lot, and that could be worth checking out. Now, if you've ever found yourself working or eating in your Model Y or 3, a good tray setup can actually make a big difference. The simplest option here is a steering wheel tray. It hooks onto the wheel while you're parked and gives you a flat surface for a laptop or quick meal. It's super practical, though a little bulky depending on what you're doing. So if you want a sleeker option, that's where the desk wedge comes in. This is from that same company that makes the store wedge and scent wedge, and it's a compact wooden tray that attaches to the steering wheel, but has a more minimal, design-focused feel that matches Tesla's interior. It's small, easy to stash away, and perfect for light laptop work or snacks on the go. On the complete opposite side of things though, if you want even more space, there's also a folding armrest tray that rests across both armrests to create a wider, more stable surface, ideal for longer work sessions or meals. I've used all three of these and they each have their own purpose depending on the situation. Links for each are in the description below. The Last Fit all-weather floor mats do a great job protecting the floors and cargo areas of the Model Y. They fit perfectly, stay in place, and handle daily wear with ease. But if you're often loading in bikes, gear, or traveling with pets, adding a little extra protection for the seats specifically can go a long way. That's where a pet liner comes in. It's designed specifically for the Model Y and can cover many different areas, including the rear seats. It clips onto the headrests and then protects your car from things like pet hair, scratches, and dirt. It's an easy add-on that keeps your car nice and clean, especially if you have a pet. One small but fun upgrade is something that Tesla includes with their performance models. Their performance models come with sleek metal pedals, but with standard trims you get plain rubber ones. You can swap these out for performance-style pedal covers in a quick, inexpensive upgrade that instantly gives the interior more of a polished premium look. They're also not just for show because the metal surface with rubber grip feels solid under your foot, holds up well over time, and is easy to wipe down or entirely replace if needed. It's one of those small changes that can actually make a big visual difference for some people. Finally, let's talk about keeping your Tesla clean and protected with the right detailing gear. Regular upkeep not only keeps a Tesla vehicle looking sharp, but also helps to preserve the paint and interior materials long term. For quick cleanups, I like to start with a good detail spray, a streak-free glass cleaner, and a gentle interior cleaner, paired with quality microfiber towels to avoid scratches or swirl marks. They're perfect for quick wipe downs between washes, and I've linked a starter bundle below along with my favorite individual products. If you like to wash your car yourself, upgrading to a pressure washer, foam cannon, and 2-bucket wash system takes it to the next level, giving you a professional finish without risking damage to the paint. It takes a little more effort, but the results can definitely be worth it. Everything I personally use there is linked below, and most of it fits neatly into the storage upgrades that I mentioned earlier in this video. So that's a lot of accessories, but I really do use all of these things. Some are essential, especially if you're new to Tesla ownership, and then the new owner's bundle is a great way to get started. Beyond that, the smaller upgrades are what let you personalize your car and make daily driving more comfortable and enjoyable. Everything I mentioned is linked below in the same order as this video, and I'll keep the description updated with any new discounts or changes that happen. Some new discounts may arrive for Black Friday as well, so I'll update the description accordingly and try to post those here and on X. In any case, I hope this video helped you find the right setup for your Tesla vehicle, and if you want to stay up to date on the latest Tesla tech and EV news, you can check out that video linked up here or in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.